Hey friend, I'm so excited to talk to you a little bit about what I have developing right now for my new hormonal balance program. I don't have a name for it, but it's coming to me. But basically, I have personally myself been dealing with, curious about, wanting to dig in more, wanting to learn more, and have been at kind of a snail's pace for um, the last 15 years. I've been involved in health and fitness. Along my journey, I've always felt like there was things that were off. I thought maybe it was my thyroid, and maybe doctors would say, no, you're in the normal range. It runs in your family. Yeah, you'll probably get it eventually. Kind of left me at that. There was no what can I do now? Is there anything I could take now to help support my thyroid or my hormones? And everything was always like, oh, you're so young. Oh, everything looks normal. Oh, it was always dismissed, and it was frustrating, but I kind of felt like the crazy one. So I just figured, they know better. I guess I'll just do things on my own is kind of how I felt. I would take different supplements I'd see in the market, or kelp iodine, that's good for your thyroid. I try things, but never did I feel any difference or see any impact. So those would quickly expire, or I'd forget about them, and that would go to waste. Well, just recently I learned about a program that I'm really digging deep into. It is a education course and certification all about helping women learn about hormonal balance, learn about cycle seeking, and getting certified so I could become a counselor in that. So I'm like, perfect. And the thing that's even more perfect is that it's all designed and lined up to complement or go hand in hand with the programs and resources I already use and help people through. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect time for me to start learning and start implementing. And so as I got started, I was like, you know what, there's a few simple things that I think if I can help a few women kind of test these things out, if they're willing to try this with me, because I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose you or prescribe anything, but I can give you some healthy guidance that is focused around supporting your hormonal balance, supporting your natural cycle as a woman, and to help you with that. So I thought, okay, this would be an awesome opportunity to test out these things. And I'm like, okay, I think there's a few tweaks we could do here. I think this could help the general woman. Now, of course, you might be dealing with something that's a little bit more in depth, and I'm learning that part right now, how to go a little more in depth. But I want to invite you to join me. If you have a little bit of I think it might be hormonal, or I think things are changing, whether you're cycling or not, wherever you are, in premenopause, perimenopause, all that stuff. I'm still learning all the terms. You're welcome to join us. So basically what we're going to have you do is I'm going to give you a few extra specific guidelines that my regular challengers aren't going to have. Eventually, I think that this will be something that I kind of give out more, but I want to test it to see if these are kind of pinpoint the things that are going to be the game changers for most women, and then how to dig in deeper from there. So basically, I have at-home workout that stream from anywhere, workout programs. I have nutrition programs. You can learn, they're video-based, so you learn them and then you apply them. I have recipes, I have cooking shows. There's so much on that platform that I offer and lead my challenges through. But I want to zone in and kind of focus on what we call body blocks. And we have new ones every month, perfect, right? We have new ones every month, and they cycle through with 3 weeks following the program, 1 up week, which is kind of finishing the program, and then rest and recovery, perfect for your cycle. And then you repeat it again the next month. So I'm really hoping my goal is for us to be following these body blocks. So to start, we're going to be doing this new one that's coming up on Monday, June 5th. If you're joining later than that, don't worry. It will be the next first Monday of the month. There's a new one every month, but then there's also some other choices. We're going to start with this 20-minute one that I'm starting with called Job 1. Because I think it's good. It's gentle enough, but it pushes you enough. There's weightlifting, there's some band work. So if you don't have bands, we can get some to you. And this is where the next part comes in. You need to have access. So if you're one of my customers and you already have access, you're like, I'm in, I'm ready to go, then you're good to go. If you're somebody who is brand new, who doesn't have any access, we need to get you access. So there is a cost. So that's what I want to get down to. There isn't a cost to be part of my mentorship that I'm doing right now for specific hormonal health, but there's gonna be cost to get you access. So the cost to get you access actually gives you access for a whole year. So I want to invite you to join me for a year. And I know that kind of sounds like, oh, a big commitment, but I want to help you embrace your health in layers. So this is going to be the first layer, right? And every month we'll dig in a little bit deeper. So I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, I have to start with all the things starting on Monday. No, we're going to start with small things and you're going to add on. So maybe this month, out of the things that I give you, maybe you feel like you only master one area. That's okay. That means next month you add on another layer and you add on another layer. So I want you to know that you can go at the pace that's right for you. I'm always going to encourage you to try your best, encourage to push you a little bit more, but I don't want you to get so overwhelmed where you freeze in your tracks and you don't go anywhere, because that's not going to help anybody. It's not going to help you. It's going to waste your money. So the investment in this year access, because it's a package. It gives you a year access. It lets you try one of our popular supplements, which I do highly recommend. Shakeology is my absolute favorite. But my next one I want to really emphasize with people is our the options. Shakeology, for sure. I love it. But if you're like, I'm not a shake person, or I'm not down with that, or I've tried it, I didn't like it, whatever, then the next one I really want to encourage you to try is our performance line. And that's a pre and post workout drink. Yeah, there are drinks, but they're meant to just be like, psh, psh, like they're not meant to like turn into a lunch or turn into a breakfast. Your pre-workout, you take 15 minutes before you work out. So I literally I shake it up, and as I'm lacing, I'm sipping on it. And as I'm going to like straighten up my workout area, I'm sipping on it. Then I'm done. Bam, press play. So it's 10, 15 minutes before you work out. And then afterwards, within 30 minutes of working out, and this is going to be something that's actually a really important part of this program, the hormonal balance one is recovery. So that particular choice of supplement comes with the pre and post recovery drink. So, and it's to be had within 30 minutes. So you finish your workout, literally you're still dripping, you just shake it up and you drink it. Or some people mix it into yogurt, or some people mix very little bit of water or milk and they like dip some strawberries into it. So there's options. But it's a very quick, small thing. It's not protein shake that you are now sipping as your lunch, if that makes sense. Okay, so the investment is $219. I do have a $30 promo code, and for the month of June, so that will bring it down to $189. And for the month of June, I personally am inviting people who are going to do this with me to where am I going? I'm offering them an additional $30 off as a gift for myself to really encourage you and bless you and make this maybe that's the make it or break it possibility of you being able to make the commitment. So that would bring it down. It would be an after type of thing, a reimbursement from me. So as a gift. So that essentially makes it $60 off. So if this is something you're thinking about, this is something you want to do, basically just respond, finish the form I'm going to be sending you with this video, and we'll get you set up and going from there. So in the form, I'm going to be asking you various questions for me to kind of see where you are. And as I learn more through my certification and get certified, hopefully within the next month, then I'll be able to, as I'm learning, I'll be able to pinpoint maybe some responses that you gave me. And then also it will give us kind of a starting point from where you're at today and how to reflect back. Because sometimes as you progress forward, you're like, oh yeah, I used to have problems with that. Or I was concerned about this thing that was happening, and maybe it's not happening anymore because of the shifts we've made. So that's my hope, is that this is going to help you see a difference. So if you're feeling either it's stuck in your weight, or maybe it's an energy thing, maybe it is a change in just your cycle. Maybe it's something that is shifting that didn't shift in the past. Maybe all of a sudden your weight is increasing or decreasing. Maybe where you carry your weight is shifting. Maybe the energy, coffee used to help you and now it's not anymore. Whatever it is, if it doesn't feel right, if you feel off, you have the ability to make changes to support you. And I'm not saying this is going to heal everything, because that's not what this is about. Everything we're going to do is going to support your health, period. It's going to support your health. But my hope and desire is that it's going to support your hormonal balance and you're going to start feeling better. And this will be able to show you the habits that are going to continue to support you, regardless if you're doing a challenge or a program with me. But I want to teach you the things that throughout life you can prioritize so that you can continue to feel good. And then as I learn more, I can point you to resources and be able to explain more as I learn and go through my program. Okay, so if this is at all a little bit interesting, or if you have more questions, fill out the form. Thank you so much for watching the video and get excited. And if you're joining us late, don't worry. Everybody's cycles start different times, and except there's interesting things. A lot of people start around the same time. So I'm learning about that. But so if you are starting late, don't be like, oh, dang it, I can't do it. You definitely can. And I'll teach you exactly where to start in the program for it to sync up with your cycle. Okay, take care. I'm so excited about this. Thank you for tuning in, and I can't wait to hear your responses from the form. Bye.